seeing as though everybody's here, we can get started.
Oh,
If everybody's up for it.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Sean basically knows the rules of this place by now. I've got a basic understanding of the game rules in the Whispers chat. So if you look up at campaign rules for there, for those in Tony's game, basically roll crits, the same as what happens with him. He took the same idea from me. I roll your death rolls for you. If you get critical injuries and stuff, I sort of work on a scar and critical injuries table as well for you. We do like a rolled inspiration, which is basically doing it the same way as Baldur's Gate does it. It gives you more than just like one chance of inspiration. So like instead of it being, oh yeah, you've done something really good there, here's one, it's like, oh, it's something that can actually be useful multiple times rather than just a one and done. And then also run by a crit save as well. So if something happens to you guys and you require a saving throw, if you roll a natural 20 on it, you basically get like double resistance. So you get resistance and then you take another 50% off of that as well. So say you're a character that's resistant instantly to like poison, and you roll a natural 20, you save on that, so you half your resistance you've already got, and then because you then roll a natural 20, you get another half off of that. So something that could have done 20 points of damage basically now makes 2 points of damage. Am I right? No, 5.
Yeah.
5
That's
points
right,
of
yeah,
damage. Yeah. My math wasn't mathing properly in my head there. But alternatively, if you roll a natural 1, that is basically full damage of the attack. So if somebody throws a fireball at you, you roll a natural 1, you take the full what is it, 8d6s or something like that. And then if you've got resistance to fire or whatever, you do have your natural resistance to that. But this is just basically, it's basically a way to make it a little bit more crunchy, like a crunchy crit system sort of thing.
Yeah.
Everybody cool with that?
Whatever's fine by me.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
I'm into it.
Can you repeat the bit
About all of it.
things where, yeah, pretty much. No, I'm joking. I'm good.
Sweet.
Speaking of crunchy, I'm just eating fucking pickled onion rings, so ignore me.
Yeah, no problem. I do that most of the time anyway, but that's cool.
Just a quick question. On Roll20, how do you make the stupid icons of everyone smaller that it's just the names, not the...
Yep. So go along to the settings part on the top right hand side. Down to audio and video.
It was in there, I just couldn't fucking find it.
Yeah. Into video display. And then player and video avatar size. Just put that to names only. And that will do it all. That'll bring it all the way up for you.
Beautiful.
Literally had that mission 10 minutes ago.
It's a.
Like, where the fuck? I've done it before. Where the fuck is it?
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's the problem. See, jumping into a Roll20 all the time,
Yeah.
like a new Roll20, you have to do it constantly. It's not like you can even set it as in your personal settings to say.
That's just silly, isn't it?
It's just fucking stupid. So, well, to everybody that's new, welcome to the magical world of Yggdrasil.
Yay!
This is the world of worlds. It is one of chaos and order, myths and legends, gods and demons. The year is 6,212. This has been over 6,000 years since the convergence of the worlds and the departure of the old gods from this material plane. Both instances left their marks upon the world, with the convergence bringing hundreds and thousands of different species, races, flora, fauna, anything you could think of from across creation to Yggdrasil, and the departure of the gods taking away a little bit of splendour and beauty that they brought into the world. Each of the 9 continents of Yggdrasil have their own beauty and wonder, brought about by natural formations, magical improvements and godly interventions from millennia ago, with the greatest and most beautiful of these creations being the world trees. Magnificent, gigantic trees that are infused with the magic of the gods and channel all of Yggdrasil's magical energy around the entire world, for all to share and to use. We find ourselves in a time of great cultural and technological advances, of which both have been brought about by deeper delvings and experiments with magic. But with each great discovery also comes great tragedies and cataclysms, all of which have forever changed and moulded Yggdrasil into the outstanding world that now lays before us. Each discovery and tragedy has given the people of the world new stories to tell, and given many the hope of writing their own tales into the fabric of Yggdrasil's history. So, this is the start of your guys' tale. Now, we found ourselves on a boat trip on the ship called the Lightfoot. You're all leaving a small port from the continent of Avalon, the continent of magical forests, elven hierarchy, and the closest fraction of the Feywild you will find on this planet in the material plane. Now, I'm going to roll a d4. If I could find any d4s. It's the fucking easy. There we go. And this will determine who comes up first. So, Sebastian's number 1, Dreon's number 2, Missey's number 3, Sandovar number 4. Everybody cool with that? Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Sandovar, as you pop your head out of the hold, you see a halfling female at the helm of the ship on a small box. Basically looked like it's been created into the ship for her. You know, like when you see a child pretending to be like, oh, captain and something. Basically this. She sort of looks down at you and, ah, welcome. Ah, there's one of our passengers. Which one are you now?
They may be.
Oh, okay. You're the paying customer. Would you like to describe Sandovar in probably more words than that, though?
So, for the backstory, just for people, Sandovar has spent the last 9 years wandering alone, just trying to survive, getting by with pure intimidation and a strong will just to survive. He's very little contact in his time with any other people. Even his own kind, he's been cast out by them. He only deals with other people when he needs to. So he is quite just abrasive to start until he kind of doesn't befriend. He doesn't really befriend people, but he will tolerate others and interact with them when he kind of feels it is to his benefit.
And he's a lizard man, yeah?
Yes, he is lizard folk, but like I say, he doesn't fully understand why, but he was cast out by his village. Something very strange happened to him, and just for what they thought was best for the protection of that village was to brand him and cast him out.
Oh, so he's got a big brand on him somewhere.
Yeah, you will notice the left cheek of Sandovar is missing 3 scales that has been scorched with fire.
Nice. So you have control of your tokens, so you can move them anywhere on the ship that you want. These are just top-down versions of like the different decks and things like that. So
yeah,
obviously the bottom ones are...
So with the grunts and the kind of unwillingness to converse at the start, Sandovar will actually move towards the helm of the ship. How the hell do you move them?
Cool. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't move mine.
No, yep, I've forgotten a key part. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I will move towards the helm, but just stand here, gazing out over the sea.
Give me a small perception check, please.
Right, I'm just using the virtual dice because I can't actually find mine because they're stuck in storage.
No problemo.
I should hopefully hear them out next week though.
We're still speaking about the dice, yeah?
Well, here, we are behind the screen. What happens here when I'm not speaking? Yeah, that's up to your imagination.
Sean literally plays near enough naked while he's playing.
Yeah.
Again, I am with my people.
So, I know I'm going to take this out.
Oh, get to fluff, man. Can't I spell for shit? That's better.
What did you roll?
It should pop up on your screen. 11.
Yeah, it's not popping through for some reason. Hold on.
Have you enabled
Yeah, it should be enabled.
virtual die?
Yes, I can see it.
What I might need to get you to do at one point will be to download Beyond 20. That is so fucking helpful. It's just like a wee... It's just a wee... It's just a wee...
add-on?
Yeah, it's an add-on and it like links up to your... what do you call it?
Your D&D Beyond.
Yeah, D&D Beyond and your Roll20, so it throws your stuff over to Roll20 as well.
Yeah. So...
Oh, there we go.
11, so that's 14.
Perfect. So as you're walking up the like across the ship, you see the captain sort of staring at you wearily, but just like, oh, yeah, he seems to be okay. You see her, what appears to be a guard, watching you. This gentleman seems to be of Kalishtar nature. He's just sort of got his arms crossed over. See a maul on his back, and just sort of keeping an eye on you. Not to a point where he's... it's a great act, sorry. Not to a point that he's outright looking at you accusatory, but to a point that it's like, you're in my look, essentially. Next up is Missy.
No.
You pop your head up, and you hear coming from the rear, the young lady, how are you?
Ready for the journey.
That's good to hear. We'll get to our destination as soon as possible. Still a few more days, but we'll get there. Would you like to describe Missy to everybody that does not know?
No worries. So, Missy is a changeling cleric. She also has a little friend, dragon, with name Puck. They have been friends for many years. Tina, shut up.
She's jealous because you're mentioning another animal that you're friends with.
Honestly. Tina! Right. Sorry about that. So basically, Missy comes from a small village of changelings, and she's one of those people who like to mock people around and play some pranks every now and then, thanks to her abilities of shapeshifting. So you might see some of it every now and then. And in general, she's very good person. She likes to help people, but she also is a bit of a sassy bitch, if you like. And yeah, that's pretty much her. There's more to her, but I don't want to really reveal it just yet. I think that will come as we go, and I will explain a bit more. But this is in a nutshell who she is, and I hope you will get to like her. She does like to make friends, and she has left her village to explore more. Therefore, that's why she's on this ship, and she wants to explore more of Avalon and all that. So, yeah, that's Missy.
Perfect. As you're sort of popping up, speaking to the captain, you just feel like a little rummage along your back. Like, I'm imagining Puck sort of keeps himself in your coat as well.
Yeah.
Does he?
He keeps himself either around my neck or just, wherever, if he wants to sleep, or whether he goes into my pocket or something. He's a very small dragon, so he fits wherever.
As you're speaking, you feel like the slither of his body sort of like on you, and you just, the way pseudo dragons work is like he can't speak to you, but you feel like emotions and things like that from him to basically tell you how he's feeling.
I've changed. Sorry, I forgot to say. I've changed my language to Dragonic, so I can kind of talk to him, and he understands me as well.
Ah, perfect.
Even though he can't speak to me, I can speak to him, kind of thing.
Ah, that's perfect. But was Sandovar dead? Is he?
No, he isn't. Jumped overboard. He had enough. Too many people.
That's the thing, he's a lizard folk. He likes to keep himself in water and that as well, so he actually wouldn't be too bad. He'd probably be able to keep up with the ship. So you feel like as he pops his little head out your jacket, even though it's not emotion, but you feel like this little sense of inquisitiveness from him. Like he's looking up and he's trying to see everything around him and just being a little bit, like a child when they get taken into a new room, just like, oh, what's that? Oh,
Wonders, yeah.
Yeah, this is what you're feeling from your little dragon at this moment in time.
No, I'll just tap him on his little head. I'll be like, it's okay, buddy. Just going to see New World? Good, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. He pops his head back down. You can move Missy wherever on the ship you wish to move her.
Lovely.
Now, splitting the numbers between the two of you.
Oh, why can't I click on that?
Oh, don't say that. It's an old... Yeah, it's an old token.
It will be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't move it.
Yeah, there you go. You can move her now.
Lovely, thank you. I will probably go
I'm learning from this.
just here in the back. You and the sea and the views.
Perfect. Sebastian,
Oui.
as you pop
yeah.
your head out, you just hear the captain. Ah, the mysterious little stranger.
Who are you calling little?
Ah, don't mind. It wasn't made as an insult. Sweet.
It's okay. I'm only joking.
You're joking? I thought your name was Sebastian.
Oh.
You just hear from out of nowhere, brum, tss, on the wind.
How goes it today? Thank Monsieur.
Monsieur, it's just Miss.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was talking to a guy. How's it going today, mademoiselle?
It is going. Hold on. 4 plus. It is going very well. The weather's really helping us along on this nice warm day. I just pointing out there's not a cloud in the sky. It's lovely, beautiful, blue sky matches the blue, clear blue water. Seems to be a
Well.
very peaceful day so far. Thank you for asking.
And how long will it be until we reach? Sorry, where is it we're going?
Oh, I keep forgetting to that you guys never really got much of it. We're going to the Heron's Landing on the
Aaron's
Duat.
Landing. They do what? Ah,
Do what,
interesting. Sorry,
do what.
I'll move up here so I can talk. Sorry. Ah, great. That sounds. Is it a big place? Is this place we're going to?
Oh, it is one of the last places you can get to before you go on your own destinations. It's one of the nicer port cities on that sand pit land.
Oh, lots of mischief.
Oh, a lot.
Oui, sounds good. So you guys who see Sebastian, he's about 5'9" ish, 5'10". He's quite pale skinned, seems to be half elven in appearance. Has sort of pointy elf ears, but not huge ones. His hair is jet black, and slicked back. He is painfully handsome, but kind of in an annoying way, kind of in a what you want to slap him kind of way. He wears all black, that's just trimmed in silver, and he wears a sort of pendant round his neck. And on his left arm, he usually has a sort of buckler shield type thing that's kind of just strapped to his arm. It's not a big shield, but that goes around with him everywhere. But you don't really see, apart from a dagger or two, you don't really see any weapons on him or anything like that. And he's a very forward and quite a friendly guy, I would say. Well, Captain, I will not disturb you from your day. Thanks once again for doing this.
That is no problem, and thank you for all the gold that you paid me.
That, believe me, was no problem.
Oh, just for anybody that's not done it, if you roll a D100 for me, and whatever the amount is whatever the number is that it lands on, change that as your gold. Put that as your gold amount.
We've already done, didn't we, when we were creating characters?
Did you do that? Yeah.
I think you did it for me, and then yeah.
Okay, doc. Scott, just in case you want to do that as well.
Yep, did.
Sweet. And last but not
That's
least,
what I said, because my character sheet's not updated for my last campaign. What's the start in inventory?
okay, give me 2 seconds. Let's just see if you've got anything in there that's not meant to be there. Do you want to keep that stuff that's there?
Right,
'Cause
hang
it-
on. So
there doesn't
I'll
actually
add
seem-
it because
There doesn't actually seem to be anything there other that's like.
I just need it's just the custom stuff that was there because I've got like a pearl, a peridot on us that are now. They were picked up for the last campaign.
Well, you could have kept it. You could keep it in if you want, just as stuff that you've picked up over your travels. If you want to, anything you want out of it to take out of it, you're more than well. I'm more than willing to let you. Obviously, you're more than welcome to. But anything you want to keep on it and then have it as like trophies or any shit like that, then you're more than welcome to. And last but not least, Dreon.
So Dreon is a tabaxi wizard. If anyone's played the Elder Scrolls games, I'm going kinda Khajiit a little bit. Especially in a few traits like they've gone from the top of my head now. But yeah, he's sort of 7'3".
Whoa.
Because they're just kind of taller than humans, and he's about medium sized. So, but he's in appearance, he's almost like tabby cat. And Dreon is likely to refer to Dreon in the third person.
Yes.
Nice. It's a lot like. So, the people that do play Tabaxi in all the games that I've played. So, pal Gareth, who plays Storm in Sean's campaign, and Robin, who plays a Tabaxi in Sean's campaign and my campaign, you all always go like house cat with the way you look at your characters look. Everybody always goes house cat. They don't sort of go, oh yeah, I really look like a jaguar. I look like it's always house cat for some reason. I don't understand why, but hey ho. Whatever you want to go with. So,
Last campaign I played with Tabaxi, I ended up wearing them on my back while we were in a cave because they had dark vision. So they were just pointing me in the direction to throw hands.
brilliant. I was telling.
If it looks stupid, but it works, it ain't stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah, if it works, it works. I think I was telling Scott about Sean about it before. What you done with the was it a dwarf or something like that in the fucking when you were trying to get information from him? Was it you and Gavin
yeah,
all that?
in the tavern.
Yeah.
Was this before or after I set fire to get them out?
No, I think it was when you chucked him to the monster or something.
Oh no, that was the tail end of the cave. We were in absolutely zero danger. There was I can't remember what monster it was in the cave down this big pit, and we were in like absolutely zero danger. We had befriended it, got past that. I totally forgot that that was the case and decided to throw one of our prisoners to it as food, just as a distraction, and absolutely horrified the party and the small 5-year-old child that we had rescued. But
And
before
this-
that, I managed to kill one of the guards by rolling a nat 20 on breaking down a door, and he died by the door bursting into a million splinters and piercing into him.
It's fucking mental.
But yeah, the dwarves wouldn't come out the tavern, so I just decided to grab the nearest hair bales and block all the doors with it and set them on fire with one of my oil casks. That very quickly got them to come out.
Nice. So, the Captain Coralie, I should have mentioned her name before, but I completely forgot that I even gave her a name. Basically, looking at you all saying, well, now that I've got to know my passengers a little bit more. Oh, hi there, kitty man. And waving to you, Dreon.
Graham kind of looks over and doesn't really say much.
Oh,
He
God.
like looks gone out, like he hears the words but he doesn't understand them.
Oh, God. Another cherry one. And she looks over at you, Sandovar. And then just looks back. So, we should be landing at Heron's Landing. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even realise. Anyway.
Oh.
It should be about 2 weeks. We're just, as if you look off to your left-hand side, and starts pointing over to the left hand of the ship. I forget which side that is, whether it's
Port.
port.
Or
Okay, sorry. I didn't...
they've got 3 letters in them. 4 letters each, sorry, not 3. So
And
that's how
the
you know it's
port's on
port.
the left because you leave port behind.
Okay, I'll try and remember that. I won't remember that. Yeah, so she points that way and says, as you see, we are coming up on the southern area of the continent of Endeavour. That is what you call the Byzan Empire. Oh, Anyway, so long as we keep away from their main port cities and things like that, we should be fine.
Why, what is wrong with going near there?
You don't want to mess with the Empire.
Oh, okay.
But they let me do what I need to do. We're a couple of days from there, and then we should follow their southern coasts, and then from there, straight shot over to the Duat. So just everyone sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Nothing ever happens on the Lightfoot.
Why did you say that?
Because nothing ever happens on the Lightfoot.
Something's going to happen now.
Don't be silly.
That's
You-
how this always works like this.
Don't be silly.
She's
Just-
doomed us all. Sorry.
If something happens, we'll definitely blame you for it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm sorry, Missy. She says that not actually saying your name. She's just saying it as very sassy herself. Well, I'm sorry, sissy. Missy, whatever. You're a sissy. But enjoy yourselves. The ship is yours to do with, as you will. Enjoy.
Just one more question to you, Captain.
Yeah.
Are we stopping anywhere on the way, or is it a straight way to there?
we will be going straight to the duat. I plan to not get pulled over by the authorities or anything like that.
No worries. That's all I needed to know.
We've left Avalon behind us, and we are on our way to another continent. So, is there anything anybody would like to do before we continue on our little adventure?
No, I'm okay. I was going to chat to some of the others, but I think I might do that in a wee bit. He's kind of just eyeing everyone up and saying,
It's fine.
"Oh, can I make any form of check to see if any of the people on this ship seem like they might be dodgy or might maybe be keeping an eye on me for any reason?"
Give an investigation check, please.
Oh, great! I'm so good at. Actually, I don't know. Oh no, I'm not. 11.
11. Is there anybody wanting to do be looking dodgy, or do you all wish to look all just like you're all just trying to live your life?
Yeah.
Just keep staring out over the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I imagine everyone's looking kind of dodgy.
So roll me insight checks, please.
Me?
No, not you.
Okay.
No, not insights.
Oh. Ignore that then.
Yeah, I was going insight for some reason, but I wasn't. Yeah, actually, insight. Insight. That's fine.
Do not ignore that then.
So, as far as you can see, Sebastian, everybody just looks like they're getting on with their lives. Not one person is looking at you, other than maybe the captain, but as you can see, she's looking at all the other passengers as well that are on deck at this moment in time.
Suspicious. But no, that's fine. Sebastian's just going to spend the day kind of looking out to see what he can see, and also keeping an eye on the others. But that's it. That's all he's really going to be up to today.
Okay. Dreon, roll me a survival check, please.
Oh dear. Ooh, oh dear.
Oh.
Okay, I need to get all my dice out. I need to get all my dice out for this one.
And
Oh my god.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. You sort of, as you're coming out and you're seeing all the other people on deck, all the other passengers, you see the captain and her security sort of looking over. There's other soldiers, other sailors and stuff wandering about that I can't be bothered putting tokens down for. And there's other passengers as well. This isn't like a dodgy place you guys have went with. This is just a smaller than average operation. It's not like one of your major port vessel things, but this is just like a smaller mom and pop situation, like the Americans would call it. But you look out and you see the direction that the ship is sailing. There seems to be some sort of there seems to be black clouds off in the horizon. Captain Coralie sort of notices you staring out because you're not very difficult to fucking miss in this situation, and especially for somebody her height. She just sort of shouts down to you, it's alright, we deal with those sort of clouds on a daily basis. Obviously not for the last couple of days after leaving the port, but still, We will be fine. Don't worry yourself.
Who's the green token here?
Dreon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Dreon and just say, is it just me, or does she say that we'll be fine an awful lot of the time?
Dreon doesn't like water. This is a lot. Don't put things in my head.
Oh, my apologies, Monsieur. I mean, I'm sure it will be fine. I say, and I kind of just smile and saunter off.
Chucked yourself in the water there, didn't you?
No. just on the rail.
Trying to show off your Assassin's Creed fucking vibes. Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
Actually, would like to send my little pack and just explore the ship a little bit for me and see if there is anything we should be aware of.
Okay, doc. Now that is one thing that I never done, which I should have done, was give Puck a token. You are.
See.
Yeah, so we can send Puck out for you. Stupid computer. Whoever built this computer for me is sorely lacking. Even though I can't do it myself.
Out of interest, who built it for you?
Scott,
Oh,
What?
you built my computer for me.
Well, no, you got a pre-built.
Yeah, but you're the one that picked out. Was it pre-built? You picked it out.
I spec'd it, but it come pre-built.
Oh, I feel loved now. Sorry, 2 seconds. Puck the Magic Dragon. Honestly, when you said that was the name, I was like, yeah, that's perfect. That's. I was singing that song in my head for fucking ages. After that,
Love it.
so you can move Puck wherever you want.
Beauty. I think he's probably gonna go like under, downstairs, just a little exploration. So I'll just put him on the stairs here, just so he's down there somewhere.
Okay, so that will let you see down this area here into the sort of the hold bit. You see there's a little bit of like hustle and bustle down there. Seems to be people that are other passengers wandering around, having a look at, just basically trying to get on with the voyage themselves. There's some of the sailors. There's like people preparing food and that as well, getting it ready. There doesn't seem to be anything dodgy going on at this moment in time.
Okay, in that case, I'd like to recall him back to me and just report.
Okay, doc, just pull him back to you then.
Come here, little buggy.
As you bring him back to you, you feel like a
fine.
strange, like a bit of happiness from him. Just like there's nothing, no nerves or anything. Just seems to be really happy that everything's going so well. Slithers all the way up. So I think pseudo dragons don't actually fly, do they?
No, I don't think so. Well,
No.
I don't know. When I've edited it to extras as a pseudo dragon. Oh, which I don't know why I have it there twice now, but I'll delete one of them. Let me see.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say it doesn't. Yeah, it does actually fly. It does fly. Yeah, he does. He has a flight speed of 60 feet. Jesus Christ,
amazing.
man.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
For some reason, I was actually looking at it as abilities rather than just movement. Yeah. So his little purple wings just fucking flapping as he goes, and just like he doesn't make any like draconic sounds. It's more like yeah, yeah.
Almost
those-
like the one from the dragon fucking Disney movie. What's it called?
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's just making little like it's just making little squeaks
Love
and
it.
whatnot as he's been flying towards you, and you see in his face a little bit of excitement. Everybody else just sees like a little dragon flying towards you, but you see like this little fucking comedic style thing flying, just like yeah.
Love it. I'll just say to him, "Good boy. I see you are very happy now, and you're not nervous anymore. That's all I care about. Just come back to my pocket."
As he flies past Sandovar, he just sort of gives you a wee little, gives you a little strange look, but still flaps his wings that little bit harder and darts straight for Missey's pocket. If that is what everybody wishes to do, a couple of days pass on the ship. You guys mulling around, doing whatever it is that you wish to be doing, speaking to each other, or keeping to yourselves, as I imagine some would in this situation. I forgot to put another token, so you are getting the Arame token. You're on the like southwesterly part of the water in this situation.
Oh my! I can see our house from here. In our other game, I mean.
You actually can, like that's where they got a house in the other game at the very top.
Okay. So it's kind of connected to both worlds, is it?
Maybe. Same world, different different time periods.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say actually you're probably closer to this section here. Sandovar, can I get a survival check, please?
See what my survival is like. Yeah, I can try.
Oh, an 11.
So many 11s.
Yeah. So I'll take the two combined there. And actually, Dreon and Sebastian, you guys give me a survival check as well. We'll do this as a group thing.
Oh no.
Oh, so you're gonna take like the average of it?
I'll take the average.
Well, I got a 4.
Jesus Christ.
You're literally killing us here.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I do think I have this in my head, but I am just quickly checking this. 11 plus 18 plus.
Guys, I can't promise I will
41.
run the whole session.
So
but
your
I'm
average is 10.
aching again.
Average is 10. No problem. You guys, you're all below deck. The sun has barely just went down on the day. Whatever you guys wanted to have done during the day, you had a great day. It was a lovely, calm situation. The feeling below deck begins to change. A strange sensation sort of takes over everyone. Like the air gets a little bit too close. The ship starts rocking back and forward a bit too much. And you hear in the distance the cracks of thunder and lightning, whichever one is which. And all of a sudden, boom! The side of the ship you feel an impact and hear cracks all over the place. Water starts rushing into your rooms. You hear bells going off, people screaming and shouting up above. And as you all approach the surface, you find the ship engulfed in strange tentacles
Oh shit!
wrapped around the ship.
This is feeling very divinity.
Fucking.
No, no, Scott,
okay.
no.
Yeah, I would say I was gonna run up the deck, but we are already there, so all good. Is it 2 krakens?
No, it's only one.
Huh.
It's just
Lots,
tattoos.
lots of tentacles. Yeah.
Lots of
2 different
tentacles.
colours. Okay. Fair. Is he some sort of magical creature, or is he just a normal kraken kind of?
Give me an arcana check before we roll initiative.
My arcana is -1. Please be good.
Oof.
Never mind.
Well, okay. In the sheer panic of seeing this creature's tentacles wrapped around the ship, bodies strewn across the area, you guys only get a sense that this is just a standard Kraken attack. You hear the captain at the helm area screaming and shouting, "Abandon ship! Abandon ship!" I went French there for some reason. I don't understand why.
that.
Yes, I don't understand why. I was used to doing Lorcarol's voice for a little while, something like that. So, abandon ship! Abandon ship!
Is there any survivor boats left on the deck that we could use to escape?
There does not seem to be a boat left on the ship, but there seems to be one floating a little bit away from you. But between
Okay.
you and the ship is the Kraken.
Yeah.
I would like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh.
I've got also -1 on that, so that's
We.
Oh no.
Close, I'll go last.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I got 15.
Hold on, actually. I can put that in. I forget about that. And 15 for Sebastian.
We.
we poo poo.
We poo poo.
So, as you heard the captain screaming and shouting for everybody to abandon ship, you see a tentacle wrap up around her body, and then another wrapping around her head and neck area. And as you hear the gasp of "Abandon ship," you just hear as her body is ripped apart and across the helm.
Dinner.
Oh shit.
You just
Merde.
hear her bodyguard Koyos turning round. Oh, god damn this! Everybody, just attack that thing! And first up is nope, that's the measurement tool. Sandovar. You could put yourselves wherever you want on the deck. By the way, sorry, I forgot to mention that.
No, the randomness is fine. It's more like it's happened and we've just kind of stumbled or fallen into the position we're in. So
That's
quite
fine
happy
by me.
with just
I
being
can
like that.
click my token again.
Yep,
Sorry.
Yeah, sort that.
Yeah, I've got it sorted. It's just that I've got everything
You've not
in.
gave the permissions.
Yeah, it's where your tokens will be put from now on. It's got the permissions, but because I put these tokens in like a few days ago,
I'm gonna go.
it's just not. I forgot to change them. There you go. You've got your tokens again.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okie doke. So yes, Sandovar, you are up first with Sebastian on deck.
Oh, right, over 30 feet of movement. So, on hearing the shout to attack, I grab my glaive and step forward here, just in front of the closest thing I could see to hit, and attack this kind of blue tentacle that is in front of me with my glaive.
Okie doke. Roll an attack, please.
So as I swing my glaive down, it lands a blow for 6 damage.
Yeah, you still need to attack first.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll.
Where's my attack rolls anyway?
So it should be your hit DC.
Yeah. Try if I can see if is there a quick link to that one here. Hang on, I need to move that page. That makes more sense. I still don't know why I clicked that. Oh! I am so tired. Oh no.
So you're a +6 to attack.
Yeah. So that would be 14.
So if you roll a d20, sorry.
Yeah.
So it was
I rolled 9.
Oh, you rolled 9, did you?
Yeah, so it's
So
15.
15. You take your glaive and you launch an attack at this and bring the shaft down. You hit it
Hang
with
on,
the blade.
'cause I clicked the wrong one. I actually clicked on my fucking bite attack, so the damage will be 5. Same, for fuck's sake. What are the chances of that?
Yeah. So as you hit, it clangs off the Kraken's tough hide. The attack did not go through. You missed the attack with a 15.
Oh, so that's what in. So, 5. So on seeing the glaive just kind of prang back towards myself, kind of stunned at the fact that I've never swung this thing and not managed to cleave off part of a person, I will step here to the base of the stairs.
Okie doke. Do us a favour, long rest, Sandovar, because I've just looked there. You've used up all your rages and that. So this must
Is that?
Yeah. So if you long rest them, you should get all your stuff back and that. For the start.
There you
go. So you got all your stuff back, so you can rage and all that as well.
Yeah, sorry,
right?
I never even looked at that.
Aye, no problem. As you said, you're tired, so we'll get through this quick for everyone. So this is your first introductory, even though that's not a word.
Don't rush it.
And that's everything for you.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Sebi, 'tis thy turn.
Okay. We. Okay, seeing this, this is probably Sebastian's first ever. Well, it's his first ever encounter with like a major big monster. I would say. He shits himself a little bit, and then you see, as he puts his right hand over his chest where he's wearing this pendant. The pendant seems to be like a kind of a silver casing with like a black kind of pearl in it. As he puts his hand over it and draws his hand out, the pearl kind of draws out like a weird kind of almost like a gooey liquidy thing, and then solidifies into a shining black ball that starts hovering around him. And he's like, I guess I should defend myself, and will cast Armor of Agathis on himself. So that should show what the spell does. So basically, I get 10 temporary hit points because it's the second level, and if I get hit by a creature, a melee hit by a creature, then I deal 10 points of cold damage to it until those 10 temporary hit points are done. And then with my bonus action, I will hold my hand up to my orb and kind of gather some dark energy from it, and then push it towards the Kraken as I hit it with my Hexblade's Curse. Which I will put that in the thing as well. That's my bonus action. Oh wait a minute. I don't know if that'll do it, but yes, it does. And then, since that's my action and my bonus action, I will hide behind this mast as best as I can. And that'll be me.
I would say give me a stealth check, but what's this thing's perception? Or pass? You know what? Give me a stealth check.
Okay, my stealth's actually pretty poor.
And now you jinxed it. And I rolled to like me.
Yeah,
He's done that plenty of times before to people in games.
I have, yeah. 14, so it
14.
probably sees me.
Yeah, it's perception and passive and all that stuff is just... You try and hide, but you sort of still feel whatever's like magical or like weird abilities from this creature still seem to keep an eye on you somehow. If that is everything for you, next one up is Dreon.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go straight for him, to be honest. I'm gonna hit him with a fireball.
Yeah.
Firebolt.
Yes.
Yes. So, as you fling your firebolt at him, the same thing that happened with Sandovar happens with your magical ability. It's like it hits the skin or the hide of the creature, and the firebolt just fizzles out. A 13 does not hit.
In which case, Dreon's gonna resort to the same tactics, and Dreon's gonna hide.
Yeah.
Okie doke. If that is everything for Dreon, next
Dreon is happy with that.
perfect. Next up is Koyos, the guardian of the captain. You just hear him scream, Coralie! Oh, fuck this. And he takes 10 foot of movement, runs to the side, and one of the tentacles that had split his master, he is going to take a swing at. Just because I've seen the level of this thing, I thought maybe a little bit of help.
Yes.
Yeah. And his axe chungs off of the hide of the Kraken, the same as everyone else's. You see panic set in his eyes, And he just turns around. Oh, fuck. It is the Kraken's turn.
Oh no.
He is going to take 2 swings. One at Koyos, which is a natural 20.
Oh.
12, 19. 19 plus 12 is 31.
Fuck, that would kill me.
You see the tentacle that Koyos took a swing at suddenly lurch around as if it's its own, like a snake of some sort of moves itself around and just flicks at the Kalishtar man, and he takes severe damage from that. And as it flicks, it does like this sort of strange movement where it flicks but it wraps at the same time, so it flicks him, throws him back, but also catches him at the same time. He is now grappled from the tentacle. Oh, no, wait, he was going to take another flick, wasn't he? He is going to take a flick at Sebastian.
Merde.
An 18
Hits just.
for 12 points of damage.
Okay, he takes 10 points of cold damage.
10 points of cold damage for the Kraken. And can I get a strength save, please?
Yeah.
You might get lucky.
Oh, 17?
So, as the tentacle flicks at you and hits you, it tries to do the same movement and grapple onto you, but you deftly manage to sort of put a little bit of strength, but with your speed as well, bang, stop yourself from being grappled from this.
Naughty.
Missy, 'tis thy turn.
Is there anywhere where the Kraken is bleeding and I could take a sample of his blood? That's my first question.
Priorities.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
It's not bleeding per se, but you could see that the tentacle that flicked the strange emo that's beside you, sort of taking some cold damage. It looks like it's frosting its tip a little bit.
Did you
But I
just
wouldn't
call
say-
Sebastian a strange emo?
Yeah, you're a strange emo looking one.
I absolutely resent that, but okay. Sorry, continue.
So basically, I can't get a blood sample. That's what you're saying.
You can't get a blood sample at the moment, but
Okay.
you're. I mean, wait, see, what's the ability yours?
Well, I'm trying to think of the Crimson Bond, the channel divinity. And if I was to, let's say, bond with the creature, could I tell it to just fuck off?
It's probably a little bit too higher level than you.
Yeah, it wouldn't probably work. Yeah, fair. Never mind, maybe another time.
As you get a little bit more powerful, things like that will grow. Like it's the target has to make a con saving throw to prevent you, and its con is a +9, and yours is a 12. So it literally only has to roll anything above a 3
Okay.
to prevent you from taking that. So, but that power will grow exponentially as you grow as well. But you can try and do something if you want. You can try and do that if you want as well, though.
I mean, I could, but then I'm just probably gonna waste an action rather than actually doing something. Well, in that case, I'll move a little bit closer to him. Let's say probably to here. Maybe a bit closer. I don't know. And try hit him with my mace.
Okay, roll an attack then.
Better than I thought.
So, as you swing your mace down, feeling, oh, everybody else has done this, there's no point in this, crack. One of the spiked appendages of the mace finds its way through the hide of the kraken, of the tentacle. Roll me damage, please.
Cool. Well, that's not much, but something.
3 points of damage. Sweet.
And also, if I may, I would like to send a puck out and fly kind of towards his head and try sting him in his eye.
Okay. So,
Roll it.
I will send out Monsieur Puck.
I've done a damage already, even though I didn't tell it to, but there you go.
So you're sending him onto the kraken's head, yeah?
Yeah, and try like sting his eye to distract him and hurt him a little bit more.
Okay, did you roll an attack, sorry, with Puck?
Yeah, it's just it's done a damage already as well, which I didn't ask it to.
Yeah, it's fine. That's just if it went through. It didn't go through. You see Puck's like little stinger on the end of his tail just sort of hit one of the eyes of the kraken, and just same thing as everybody's weapon, just sort of bounce off.
Well, he tried. And then, yeah, I'll just recall him back to me, and I will back off to where I was to start with.
Okay, doke. Sandovar, 'tis thy turn.
So, to start with, I'm just going to keep running and backing out, use my full 30 feet of movement and land here next to the cannon.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
So, running up, being on a ship, you can see there is cannonballs and stuff there. I'm assuming that the cannon is already loaded. So, I will hopefully use anyway, my immense strength to drag the cannon to the right, or the back of the cannon to the right, and aim it towards that tentacle there.
Okay. So, roll me a d20, please. Because the strength of Sandovar is obscene. You can wrap this thing around mega easy. Oh, pardon me.
15.
15 plus a 6 on the attack of
11
this.
plus. Alright, okay.
No, I'm saying it's if
Yeah.
it's 15 plus a 6, that brings it to 21.
No, I rolled 11, sorry. My strength modifier is 4.
Oh yeah, it was just a d20 I needed roll. So if you
Aye.
rolled an 11, that is fine because that 11 brings you to a 17, which is the AC of the creature. You move this thing around and you feel that there is a cannonball in there. You spark it up. and you fire off the ball. Roll me 3d10, please.
Ooh, baby.
Nine,
For 3d10.
3,
Oh, right. 12,
and 8.
20. Cool. As the cannonball releases from the cannon, it tears through one of the tentacles and hits off the side of the head of the Kraken's body. This thing took a good bit of damage there. 20 points of damage from this cannonball. Is there anything else you would like to do for a bonus action or anything, Sandovar?
No, again, just in seeing this cannon erupt and the cannonball rip through a tentacle and hang off the side of a creature that I've clearly never seen before and have no idea what I'm up against, I'm just going to kind of stand there in amazement at what has just happened.
Nice. So, I just imagine, like, you've done this, you've set it off, it's ruptured, and you're just standing there like, oh shit. This is what this does, and you're just hearing the wails of the creature coming through.
Yeah, I've still got that initial spark of confusion at what's currently happening.
Nice. If that is everything for you, Sebastian.
Okie dokie. I am going to. I suppose now is not really a good time for holding back on spells. So I'm going to peek out from my very good hiding place. I'm going to shout over to Sandovar, "Hey, little man, that was pretty cool." And then the orb is going to start like crackling a little bit, and it kind of looks like it's going cloudy on the inside. And he points his hand over to it, and then points at the Kraken and casts Shatter as a huge like thunderball makes noise around him. It is a con save, so he's probably going to save.
Okay. Connie save. Ooh, 21.
Bastard. So I think he takes half damage from that. Half as much on a 6. Yes, it is. So I'll roll the damage. But he's like really. He's like vulnerable to thunder damage, though, isn't he?
Is it thunder damage?
Yeah, thunder.
Okay, that's cool.
He's really vulnerable to.
No, he's not. There is one that he's immune to.
Points of damage. What?
There is an element he is immune to, but it's not thunder.
Okay, cool. Also, because of my Hexblade's curse, I do an extra, I think it's 2 or 3? What does this say? New character, who dis? Yeah, 2. Extra 2 damage, so I do 11 altogether, so that's half to 5.
5
And
points?
then, yeah, I fucking... Not to be sniffed at, boy! We're bringing this thing down!
Yeah, it
And then...
makes all the difference.
And then Sebastian is kind of not enjoying that he was there and he got hit. So he's kind of just going to move down here away from the fire. So, yeah, 30. He's going to stand right there where he'll be much safer. And that's
Okay, and that's everything for you. Dreon.
Dreon kind of mutters to himself. Dreon birds this idea. Seeing that Sebastian tried to move somewhere safer and just immediately moved himself right into danger.
Well, there's nowhere safe, right?
True. Drown steps out and uses lightning claw. I'll pop it there for you.
Okay.
Easy,
Strength saving throw.
if not, I'm in for a bad day.
So, as you cast this cantrip, seeing the damage done by Sebastian, you recall your own spells and abilities and think, oh, this is a great idea. You throw out the lightning lure, and as the lightning cracks and hits the Kraken, you see the Kraken absorb the lightning damage.
That's the damage that he is immune to.
Yeah. There is one form of damage that the Kraken is immune to, and it is lightning damage.
I'm gonna learn today.
I just imagine like you being a wizard, you're like, oh, this is fascinating as well. Like just putting a little note at the side of your spell book, not to use on Krakens. Like, if that is your main goal, is there any bonus action? Anything bonus actions you can do?
No, that I believe. No.
Okie doke.
No. That is me.
Is that everything for Dreon? No
That
problem.
is.
Koyos, he needs to make a strength save. He fails that strength save.
Oh,
He is still wrapped up from the creature and he cannot do anything.
he's the worst bodyguard ever.
Yeah, imagine that. A low level fighter / barbarian can't take a Kraken on himself.
Yeah, he's shit.
It is the Kraken's turn now. He is away to use 3 tentacle attacks. One on Koyos. 21, that hits. And that is number 17. You guys see the creature wrap another tentacle around the bodyguard, and he is split in half across the helm of the ship, a lot like his captain.
So this is
Coils.
our ship.
The Kraken will then use another tentacle attack, but this time he's attacking the ship. Natural fucking 20
Oh,
The ship
Oh,
is
oh.
on the ship. So that was it's 19 plus 14. That is 33. And because the ship counts as a structure, and this is a siege monster,
oh,
it does double damage. So this ship takes 66 points of damage. As the tentacles wrap around the rear of the ship, you hear more splintering and cracking coming from it, and just the back area begins to look like it's giving way. It's just and the third tentacle attack is going to attack Sandovar. I am going to refresh the page because that is the third one in a row. That is not happening. Does a 29 hit Sandovar?
Fuck yeah.
For 16 points of bludgeoning damage. So almost in retaliation for the cannonball attack, one of the another tentacle shoots up out of the water and just smacks you out of the way. Can I get a strength saving throw, please? And the whipping of the tentacle hits you, but it manages to sort of throw you back a little bit. Your complete strength as being a barbarian manages to sort of stop this tentacle wrapping around you, and just sort of muscle yourself out of it. You are not grappled. Missy, 'tis your turn.
So, I will probably try and cast sleep on him. Level 2. Hopefully that will do something.
Okay, so before you use that, I will say sleep.
Does it not affect him much?
It wouldn't really affect him because you have to roll. So what is it? 7d8 for this, right?
I think
And-
5d8 for that.
Yeah, if you're doing, were you doing it at first level? Were you?
No, second.
Second, sorry. So yeah, it's 5d8 to start with at first level, but then for every level you do it above, you add 2d8.
Okay.
So that's what it says that at the bottom bit there. But with sleep,
Right.
you have to do it with a. It basically like is from a certain point, and it goes by how many hit points this creature has that you're trying to bring down. So at the most, 7d8 does what, 56 points? It would do 56 points if you
Yeah.
rolled all 8s.
Okay, which is very unlikely.
Yeah, so this is at this moment in time, this has got 3 times as much as the highest you can do. But I've just noticed there, just for thinking it, you still need to add some spells and that as well.
Yeah,
there for-
no, I realised when we started playing, it's like, fuck, I haven't looked at that
Yeah,
yet.
no problem.
yeah.
If you want to add them in, that's fine. Just add them in just now while we're playing.
Yeah, I'll probably do it next time because I think I'm gonna shoot after this. I'm aching as hell.
Okay,
Even
doke.
after paracetamol number 3, I'm fucking down here.
No problem.
So, in which case I can't really do much. I think I will just have to hit him and my mace again, to be fair. Which is not gonna do much, but we will go for it. Oh, you bugger.
Oof. Feeling sort of confidence from the last attack, you come running up to the creature and smack it with your mace again. This time it chings off the armor, off the hide of the creature, and I'm just imagining like one of these funny moments, like, ah yes, the confidence, dum. Oh shit.
Yeah. Do I get another go at this, or is it
You do not at this moment in time. We're not at the levels where you get
1-1? Yeah, I see.
2
that now.
attacks for an action, unfortunately.
In which case, that's all me. Whoever wants to continue with my character, please feel free. But I will have to love you and leave you tonight, guys.
Okay, no problem. Sorry.
Oh, well.
Hopefully
Take
feel
care.
a bit better soon.
I enjoyed it anyway so far, but yeah, hopefully next week I'll feel better and I can fully have a go at it, and I'll add my spells as well by then.
Yeah, no problem, pal. And I'll send you the recording so you know what happens at the end of the session for you.
Amazing. Yeah, awesome. Well, you have fun, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So, Sandovar, it is your turn again, mate.
Right, so seeing this gaping hole from where the cannonball has kind of ruptured straight through that tentacle, I will try and poke my glaive into that hole.
Well,
Nice.
roll me an attack with the glaive.
Well,
You know what? Do it at advantage. Roll again. Seeing as though you are poking into an open wound.
is there a way to roll with advantage on this?
Just roll
Can't hit
again,
it with
but
my maths.
just roll again. But there is a way of doing it. Like, see where the hit DC and all that is. Jesus Christ, man. Where the hit DC is, basically, see if you right click it, it will come up what you can do with it. Like, it could roll at advantage or it can roll at a disadvantage and stuff.
What's that? The hit DC?
Yeah, just so where it's got your hit DC, like say your for your glaive attack on Beyond D&D Beyond, if you right click it,
Shit, ignore that. Ignore that.
yeah, that's fine.
Did not mean to click that.
We'll say that hits. We'll take that, seeing as though this is. So this does 13 points of slashing damage on the creature. You're getting used to the setup. That's what we're saying. Accidentally run up, and where you were meant to be poking the creature sort of slides off to the side and sort of catches some of its inner tendons and whatnot, and you just you hear a slice through, and the thing starts screaming. I didn't mean it to sound like Timmy from South Park there, but that's cool. Is that everything from Sandovar?
No, as a bonus action, after poking this glaive in and getting that glancing blow, I will use the momentum of that to step forward and try to just use my claws to stab my hand into this gaping wound.
Okay.
So
Roll.
that would be an unarmed strike.
Yes. Usually unarmed strikes are counted as a main action.
No, that's yeah, sorry. You're right. I'm looking at the thing.
But
Well, I can actually go one better
okay.
than that. Seeing this glancing blow, the second time that I've just not been able to take chunks off this, and the days of the confusion was in is wearing off, I will enter into rage. I'm getting really angry at the fact that I can't put this thing down in one strike like I'm used to doing. So using my bonus action, I will use Hungry Jaws.
Nice.
Nice.
Hungry Jaws. What one is that? Okay, make a bite attack then.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? What have you
No,
done?
I keep fucking turning off the turn tracker for everyone.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Roll again. Roll again. I'll be nice.
No, I go with the dice. The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
Dice. The dice taketh
Dice.
away.
The dice.
Oh, okay. So as you sort of lunge yourself forward, using the momentum of the glaive as well, and go a little bit ferocious, you just sort of catch the wrong bit. You're trying to catch the inner bits that the cannonball left out, but you've actually just caught the hide. And Kraken hide.
Skill.
Yeah, Kraken hide is known to be a lot more hardy than one usually is. You'll know this as like a lizard folk as well, like having scales and deep and thick hides or whatnot. You got to try and find the sweet spot, and you unfortunately could not find it. Is that everything for Sandovar?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sebastian.
Okay, keeping it real simple this time. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Fuck my face. 11.
It does not hit. Your eldritch
Right.
energy changs off the creature. This seems to be very strange. This kraken seems to be near impervious to physical and magical attacks.
Motherfucker. And then, hang on, I'm switching dice because that one's not doing good. And then I am going to, I'm going to run over here. 30. I'm going to go there, and then that's my goal. That's all I can do.
Here, as you run past, you hear the Tabaxi wizard say something. Drennan, it's your turn.
Oh, I've got too much choice. I'm just gonna try a magic missile. See what happens. Gonna try and aim straight for his mouth.
There's
Hang
no
on, can I
need.
cut in for a sec? See the Tabaxi, they've got extra movement, don't they?
If they want to use it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. So just to remove her character out and keep it safe just for next week, right? Just have her run over to me.
Yeah.
And
So
I'll use my strength because obviously this is a cat. Cats do not like water. We've already established that she really did not like the water. Just have her move over to me, and I will just use my strength and throw her towards the only remaining lifeboat we have.
you're wanting Dreon to run over to you, and
Yeah.
you'll throw him.
Yeah.
Fuck
Dreon,
it.
would you like to do that?
We'll roll with it.
Okay.
This creature is not going down.
So,
What's
Dreon, give me a. Give me an athletics check, and Sandovar, give me just a straight strength check.
Oh dear.
boom? You are in that boat.
Oh no. Uh-uh.
I got nat 20.
Nice. So, as you sort of grab Dreon and throw him for there, he sort of takes a little bit of tangling himself up, being over water. I'm imagining like you're panicking a little bit, but as you do, you manage to fire off your magic missiles. Roll me your 3
Jesus,
magic
sorry.
your 3 magic missile
Apologies.
darts, because they're they instantly hit. So just roll me 3 of the damage on the magic missile and mark off your spell slot for it, whichever level you're doing it.
Just the first.
3, 7. Roll one more first, please.
No.
That is 9 points of damage as you go flying through the air. I'm imagining anybody that's around can just sort of hear, and then you landing in there, but as you're like flying past, the magic missile just erupting from your wand as you sort of pull it up a little bit in your panic, and you hit the sail of the little boat, and it just sort of like when a plane's doors open up and everybody comes down from down on the emergency chute thing. As you hit the sail, that is literally what you do. And you are on the small boat.
Wonderful. Drown clings to the mast. Drown wants to be as far from the water as possible.
Okay.
Images of this 6 foot tall cat like stuck into the mast, but claws just hair sticking up.
like Gavin Ross's fin on a scratching post, like sort of claws dug right in. If that is everything for Dreon, it is now the it is now the Kraken's turn. The Kraken, feeling these attacks and everything happening to it, is going to once again attack the ship. For hits for 30.
My God.
16, so what is that? That's 82 points of damage. $21, that hits. 94, and it's going to take an attack on Sebastian for 16.
Misses.
Oofed. So, as the creature is wrapping more around the rear of the ship, and you feel the cracking and the splintering of all the wood underfoot, one small tentacle pops up and takes a shot at you, but with your dexterous ways you sort of turn around, see it in time, and sort of like imagining like what do you call it, the people with the rapiers and stuff like that, fencing ways.
Yeah.
Sort of pull yourself back and no, this will not do.
That's exactly what I say.
Sorry, I'm putting words in your mouth that I don't do.
No, that's exactly what I say.
I just picture this as what you're like. It is Missey's turn. Missey sort of turns around, sees what you've done for Dreon, looks to you, Sandovar. Can you do it again?
So hearing that, I'm just like grab on and stretch out the scaly arm.
Okay, another strength save. She will take a acrobatics. A 7.
23.
Psst, Jesus Christ. So, yet again, you manage to sort of get a hand around her, and just with with like a shot putter's like twist and turn, woof, throw the young changeling lassie across. She hits the sail. That's it. It takes me a second to remember words. You know what it's like. Hits the sail, but unlike Dreon, who seemed to have been a little bit apprehensive, she seemed to have went and done it with a smile as you were doing it. She calls over her little dragon, who reappears next to her and into her pocket. That is her turn. Sandovar, it is your turn.
After launching these two complete strangers that I've just met into safety, still being in a rage, again, I'm just going to attack straight for this gaping wound that I've created earlier with my glaive.
Okay. Give me a glaive attack.
21.
There we go. That hits. Roll damage.
5.
5 points of damage. You manage to find more fleshy parts with the blade and just start barbarically, like, cleaving into it. Is there anything else you would like to do as a bonus action?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, doc. Sebastian.
We.
Tis
Okay. Sorry, where's the boat that everyone's going on? Oh, all the way over there.
Right hand.
Oh shit. Okay.
All the way over there. Now,
Okay, I will. Eldritch Blast.
What, the Kraken or the boat?
Don't fucking tempt me. No, I'll go for the Kraken this time.
Okay, doc. Now, just remember, a square is 2.5 foot on this map here.
Is it?
Yeah?
Oh, I thought it was 5.
No?
I thought it was 5 as well.
Because of the size of it, I put it as 2.5 feet.
Oh.
Wee.
Standard squares are, but because we're on a ship, and it's not as, like, it would be like fucking, what do you call it? Yeah, if we'd done it as 5 foot, it would be like fucking 35.5 foot or something that way. I just thought, you know what, keep it a small ship just now.
I rolled a 9. I am not rolling well tonight.
Nope. This creature
Okay.
seems to have. Give me an Arcana check, please.
So shit at those as well. Oh, I rolled really good though. Why did I roll well on that? That's at 18.
18. You, in your time learning about magical abilities and whatnot, yes, it's not something you've completely focused on, but giving bedtime stories and the mild amount of research that you've done into things in your time in your life, you've heard of stories of krakens, you've read about them in tales of pirate adventures or of seafaring adventurers off to find their fortune. You've heard of krakens, and there has been small details. You do know them to be of magical descent, but not to a point that they are this protected by magic. There seems to be something off with this thing.
This thing is fucking fucked, is what I say.
Yeah, it's not even the same sort of shape as the krakens that you've seen, that you've read about. It seems to be malformed.
In that case, I'm going to ask for a lift. So that's 5, 10, 25 and a half. If you could, sir, I would like to join the escaping boat, please.
Third time's a charm. 17.
And you need acrobatics from me.
Acrobatics, please.
Well, that was a natural 20.
Nice. So
I couldn't get one when I was hitting the Kraken, but I could get one now.
So, Sandovar, you manage to, like, you're starting to feel a little bit tired at this point, but your rage is still sort of fueling you. Another smooth skins came running up to you and spoken to you. You're not really liking that, but you managed to sort of grab him, and not even like a full rotation this time, just sort of like a half turn and raw. And as he sort of takes to the sky and hits the sail, he seems to sort of like tuck himself in, start doing like cannonball loop-de-loop sort of thing, hits the sail and sort of graciously like slides down it and hops on the thing, does like a dismount, does like the Y dismount, like, yeah. Is that everything for Sebastian?
That is me, oui.
Dreon, 'tis thy turn.
At this point, Dreon's probably just gonna go for the practical approach and disguise self. And just disguise himself as cargo.
Love it. Love it. Middle of a battle, we're playing prop hunt.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it for Dreon.
Okay, mark that off your spell slots then.
That's amazing.
Sebastian, as you fly across the sky into this small ship, you thought that as you were making your way across the water and hitting the sail, you've not done that in ages.
I know.
As you're sailing across, you hit, and you thought you seen the giant tabaxi instantly turn into a box of some sort. And as you land on the ship, you sort of look around. Yeah, the tabaxi's not here anymore. And there is a box. Oh shit!
How the fuck did he do that?
Even the young woman sort of turning around, looking like, where the fuck has he went? Is that everything for Dreon? Is he not going to try and shimmy across the deck?
Just mutters under his breath, just audibly. I was never revealed his secrets.
Brilliant. So, it's the Kraken's turn now. He is going to attack the ship one last time. 18 for 18 damage. Sandovar.
Yes.
As the ship begins cracking under the Kraken's weight, the tentacles wrapping even more and just pulling themselves in, you get a sense that this ship no longer has the time. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes. My
For
AC is 15.
oh, Jesus. For 11 points of damage. And it will take another for 20. Does that hit? That does hit, sorry, yep.
Yep.
For 13 points of damage.
Done.
As the ship cracks in half and the tentacles smack you, you go flying out into the water. Another tentacle comes up underneath the rowboat finds itself, wraps itself around the body of the ship, of the small boat, and cracks it in half, and pulls it down into the water. Sebastian, Dreon, Missey, and the now badly injured Sandovar. You guys feel a sudden rush of the water hitting your lungs. Sandovar, I know you relish this water.
I spent 15 minutes underwater.
Yeah, you feel that, but there's something the matter with this water. It does not feel natural to you. And the more that the tentacle pulls on you, the more darkness avails your eyes. Sebastian and Dreon, your disguised self will disappear. The cat figure of you is now being pulled under the water as well, and the unconscious body of Missy is one of the last things you guys see as the ship goes into as your small rowing boat goes into complete darkness. You all lose consciousness.
Oh,
Oh no.
Can I get Constitution saving throws from the three of you, please?
fuck.
Ooh. Okay.
22.
22?
11.
Okay.
That's a lot of 11s going on tonight.
A
Yeah,
lot.
I know. It's really painful.
Fuck, one of our last sessions was how many nat ones? About 6 or
I wrote-
7?
Oh yeah.
My last campaign, in the last battle that we were in, I managed to roll 3 nat 1s in a row.
Jesus. Well, one of our friends, Rob, came back from a hiatus, so his character was known as Nephilis, and he always used to roll really shit when it was needed. Like, his perception checks were bogus. Like, the whole point of him was just like, the whole joke was he couldn't see anything that was in front of him. Like, he didn't pay attention to anything. But then he would get like really lucky natural 20s. Like, he was in the middle of a small room, so like an office where there's desks and there's tables and stuff like that. He decides to lift up the carpet in the middle of the room and hide under the carpet. There was no way underneath the carpet other than just this. It was just solid stone underneath.
Just
He rolled-
lifting the carpet up and
he just-
going under it like a
Yeah.
blanket.
Yeah,
Literally.
like those old cartoons where you used to see them trying to clean stuff, but they put it under the carpet and it's just like this massive fucking pile. He rolled a natural 20.
Yep.
And the people, the gang members that were coming into the room never realised this. They rolled really shit on perception. So there's just this massive mound under the carpet in the middle of this
They walked
small
past that.
room, and they were just wandering right past.
Yep. It was
And
so funny.
Everybody
Billy in the
was,
wind.
everybody was killing themselves with it.
It was so funny.
So, Sandovar and Dreon, you guys, after what feels like an eternity, waken ever so briefly, not even waken, fall back into consciousness, we'll say. on what feels like sand underneath your bodies. You turn around, you turn your head ever so slowly, and you see each other sort of staring. You see two bodies off on the beach's distance. One seems to have a lot of purple on the clothes that she's wearing, and the other very dark motifs. Both face down in the sand, and as you sort of get some feel like you're needing to move, your bodies give up and you sort of slump back into the sand. But you hear some rustling coming off from the distance somewhere. You don't see it because darkness takes you once again, and the two of you fall unconscious once more. Until what feels like days later, you feel yourself stirring once more, and find yourselves in a dark room.
Oh, it's really dark.
It's really dark.
I can't see shit.
Mhm.
Does dark vision not help with this? No.
Wait, no, that's not.
Dark vision should, but I don't have it.
Oh, okay, I can see.
This
Apparently, Roll 20 did not write it.
yet again, same problem. I will have it sorted for next time. You guys can see?
Yeah.
Can you see now as well, Sean? Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
the room is partially lit.
The room is partially lit.
Right.
Sandovar and Dreon, you guys are the only ones you can see just now to awaken. You're in the same cell. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
So we're all in these wee cells down here.
You're all in these wee cells. Sebastian is currently unconscious,
Ah, okay.
as is Missy.
So I'm just gonna rub my aching head, battered and bruised from the fight we've just been in. Kind of pat myself down and look for any obvious injuries, and just kind of peer out of the little bits of the room we can see with this faint light.
Okay. As you're patting yourself down, can you give me an investigation check, please? Dreon, if you wish to do that as well, you can roll an investigation check.
5.
I will attempt. Everything is giving up on me. Okay, beyond 20's back. Roll 20 is still not having it.
What is roll 20 just coming up blank for you, is it?
Yeah, and or not loading.
You should have... Yeah, you've got dark vision, so you should be able to see stuff.
Oh no, it's more a case of roll 20 itself seems to be having issues.
Ah, is it?
It's really trying. Oh,
Oh, oh.
oh,
That's the
we
sounds
can
of
see
being
things.
back in it.
It's not very laggy, but we are. Yeah.
Can you see the pings if you give me just a wee investigation check then, mate, if you get a second.
Oh, fuck's sake, beyond 20s now. D&D Beyond episode is not favouring me there. Investigation.
Yes, please. The problem that we found with this before is that when it gets to about this time, this seems to be when everybody is using both websites. So
Yeah.
it's like it's just overloaded with how many people are actually playing it.
It could also be a scheduled maintenance time. So
I can
you may
imagine
find-
this is probably the time where a lot of Americans start logging on.
Probably.
Did this send?
It did.
That sent.
So
Wonderful.
as you sort of get up and you see what Sandovar's doing as well, patting himself down, you spot something strange on his neck. This thing, now I will send it into Discord.
Eh.
Ooh.
It seems to be a necklace of some sort. But it's not like any necklace you've ever seen. Upon noticing it on him, you take your hand and you put it on your own neck to feel something metallic and strangely pulsating with magical energy.
There's the first pulsating.
It's the first put, and I've done it close to the end of the session.
That's Darren's favourite word.
It is. I use it every session, and people pointed it out, so it's now like you only get one a session. So I have to really think about what I'm fucking saying now. But that's because they're all arseholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've put it into the character art in the time between.
Got it. Ah, source collar.
Fuck you. I've just actually realised what I'm doing. Oh,
Fucking
fuck.
divinity, mate.
Mate, fuck this. I thought I was doing a really cool intro and stuff like that. I didn't fucking realise it's Divinity.
You've just ripped off divinity.
I've done Divinity 2, for fuck's sake, man. Dick, I've just fucking realised that.
Oh yeah.
The fog of war's going to disappear and we'll find Sahila's arm in the corner. It'll be fine.
Fuck you.
Old boy we can see, he's called Alexander.
So, you hear from across the courtyard bit. So, you've all woken up, have you? It's been a couple of days you've been out. I suppose you all deserve an explanation on what's been occurring. And I think we'll call it there for this evening.
Ah, but I want to know what's
Mhm.
occurring.
What's occurring?
What's
So-
occurring?
What's occurring?
Interesting. A very interesting beginning.
I will add this stuff to your inventories. And this is something you guys cannot take off. I mean, you could, but you're
Collars.
But don't.
don't. And what I would like you guys to do with the application of these collars, I would like you all to go into your character management and reduce your character level by 1.
You bastard.
Don't need Koyos anymore, he's dead.
You bastard.
You are now fitted. You're all fitted with a Bizan shock collar.
For fuck's sake.
Well, that was great. Reducing my levels just killed us.
You can take a long rest, obviously.
Right. Oh, but I liked being level 3. Why have you done this?
Because I knew you would like being level 3, and I thought you deserved to not be level 3.
I mean, it's a fun start. Sorry, I'm reading the thing first.
But yes, you guys have been attacked, woken up in a strange place, and this is the starter for you all.
Oh, mate. Any individual who has the collar placed on them will instantly be taken down to level 2. So does that mean that we cannot go above level 2? Well, we have these on.
While you're wearing this, it sounds like it'll hold you at level 2.
Fuck. Oh, mate, I don't want to go down a level.
Unfortunately, that's the name of the game.
Oh, I've only got 27 hit points now. That's so depressing.
Well,
Oh,
good
yeah,
news,
well,
guys.
I went
You
from
won't-
48 to 37.
You'll not be fighting a Kraken anytime soon.
Okay, I mean, that's good. The bad news is we will have to kill that Kraken at some point.
Possibly.
Definitely. Oh, this is exciting.
Well, I'm glad I never nat one down anybody on those throws.
Well,
Yeah, that would have been an early death for a player character, wouldn't it?
I knew that ship was close to going.
so put it this way: it had 100 hit points.
The ship?
The ship,
Uh-huh.
and I forgot on the second load of rolls attacking it that I'd done double damage to it. So technically, that ship should have been destroyed 1 turn previously.
Earlier.
But because I'd realised that at the start one, when it got the natural 20, then it done it done 33 damage, doubled that 66. I was like, oh, this is going to be
God.
yeah, this is going to be taking it against them. And I didn't expect Koyos to go down as early either. I thought this was going to rage into a lovely battle for everybody to regale everyone with it for a few sessions. No, he went down instantly.
The dice
And-
gods didn't want him to live,
No, they didn't.
and didn't want us to do well.
So you guys have woken up, let's say, in a strange dungeon. There might be a dragon, who knows?